Okay, here we go. So I find this pretty impressive that they actually have like little cinematics in this game. So that's kind of what you get here. You don't even, I like this too because they didn't even have any text. It was all about the cinematic here, and that pretty much tells it for you to at least get you started. It's like, oh man, what happened there? You're running away and these guys are chasing you, and why? So we're gonna start here. Oh, timer. Yay. I remember the timer. Yippee skippy. So yeah, your name is Conrad. And then that code there, I don't know why they give you a code for the start of the game. That's kind of interesting. But, so you can walk around, and you kind of, the movement of the walking is very fluid looking, but it's a little stiff in terms of controlling. But it's not bad, because the game doesn't put you in situations, for the most part, that require it to be a smooth control. So it's actually okay that it's more of a stiff kind of control. You can pull out your gun, and then you shoot, which is pretty cool. You get infinite ammo. And if you look closely, you'll see little bullet shell. Whoa, my monitor. Come on now. Okay. You'll see little bullet shells flying off. Here, probably. You can roll too, of course. There you go. That's easier to see. So this game it's got some neat stuff to it. I really like the animations though. They're just how fluid they are. And you can just climb down, you can climb up, you can jump and whatnot. But again, this game's a little more slower paced with the movement compared to like a platforming game. And they used those compositions in Sonic 3? Wow, no, I had no idea. Arcade Moonwalker is amazing? Really? Moom! I didn't know Nightbot has a moom. I forgot about that. Yo, lag, don't do that. I'll have to check out the arcade version. Never a huge fan of Prince of Persia style movement. Internet, what are you doing? What are you doing? Be nice. Yeah, that's understandable. That's why I said I figured this kind of game is not for everybody. It's not. I'm gonna turn down my bandwidth a little bit. That might help ever so slightly. Let's see. 47, put it like 42. Yeah, 41. I'll go with that. Try to be a little more gentle on the connection. Maybe it'll be happy. Probably not, though. That little noise, by the way, is in the game. Sorry. If you're like, what is that? It's this thing down here. There's a motion detector, I guess? Oh, actually, there wasn't motion coming from it, though. We're going to pick this up. I guess it's like motion and just something blocking it. Now it'll stop, because now it's not in the way. So we just got our first little pickup there. We'll look at it in a moment. Yo, Grey Walker, welcome back. Stay here until I pass out. Love you too, buddy. You enjoy, dude. Yeah, don't worry. The buffering is my fault. I'm sorry. The internet is just being garbage can. Not much, Automata. You're good. Oh yeah, Another World, aka Out of This World. That's another one. Okay, so there's actually a few of them on Super Nintendo. Well, I named off the other ones earlier, Techno. I don't know if you didn't hear. So there's like 6 or something on Super Nintendo. That's pretty cool. I don't know, Grey Walker. I'm not sure. Don't know. Maybe because maybe it hasn't been that bad since you showed up. Maybe you're the key to making it better, Grey Walker. Maybe that's what we really need. Is a little Grey Walker in our lives to make it a better stream. So credits is your money. Gun, shield. Shield is basically I can take, because that shield has 4, I can get hit 4 times before I guess 5 before I die. So you got to keep this thing powered up and you can recharge it. So that we just picked up the hollow cube, so we're gonna go ahead and use that. You look in the upper right corner, I have it selected now. So this is cool. We're gonna view the hollow cube. Okay, so basically we found a message that we left for ourselves and we don't even remember it. And we need to contact our buddy Ian or Ian in New Washington. Yeah, usually it'll like drop some frames for video outside of audio first. That's usually what goes. Super hyped for tomorrow. What's going on tomorrow? Oh, D&D. Oh, nice. Cool. Gun is also your money because if you point it at people, they'll give you stuff. Is that how it works, Automata? Oh, okay. I was not aware of this. I'll have to keep that in mind. Thank you. Pro tips from Automata. There's one of them down there too, but shouldn't need to mess with it. So, because I've played this game before, I do know the controls a little better, and I should have an easier time getting through. Not to say I'm not gonna make mistakes, but it helps. So you'll see me doing. Oh, Spud Muffin? Hey, Spud Muffin, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Paranoid family. Thank you. Appreciate that. Definitely take that as a compliment. All right, so the controls in this, like I said, it takes a little getting used to. So you're going to see me moving around probably what looks like probably without too much issue. And once you get used to the game, it's not. But if it's your first playthrough, be ready for kind of a slower kind of experience. Just, getting used to the controls. Now, this little dude could be a problem. How do I want to deal with this? I think I know. Yeah. We're going to jump about here. Hopefully it won't kill me. Okay. Hurry, 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 hurry! Okay. Whoa. Okay. So, yeah, enemies can kind of like be aware of you off the screen as well, but I think there's a certain distance about that they are willing to acknowledge you. There we go. Also, this game, you can buffer inputs in this game, which is pretty cool. And what I mean by that, if you're like, what do you mean buffer inputs? So here I am, I'm hanging here. You can hang here, by the way, and something cool. You can drop down. So I'm holding the Y button. If I let go of Y, he lets go. So let's jump back up here. If I press behind me to the right, he kind of turns himself around. Or if I grab it again here, if I drop and I press the A button, which is pull out your weapon, while in midair, I don't have to wait till I shouldn't have to wait till I hit the ground, and he should pull his gun out. So there you go. So I pressed the A button while falling, and it queued it up as the next action. So it's just nice because you can actually kind of execute a sequence of inputs a little bit ahead of time to kind of get the jump on things. And it's also nice too. So like if you put your gun away, so you've put it away, you grab this ledge. Now I want to climb up, but let's say there's a bad guy up on that ledge. I'm going to start to climb up, and as I'm climbing up, I'll press the A button, and he should pull his gun out immediately. So here we go. We'll see how this goes. And there. See, now it's just out. And this game has little subtle things like that are pretty cool to just kind of smooth out your gameplay experience, and I really like that about this game. The soundtrack is pretty good. Yes, this game does have some pretty good music. Why was recording messages to yourself and then giving yourself amnesia so popular? It's a good question, Aces. I'm going to blame the 90s because it was cool, and I'm okay with this. So this cartridge here can be used a little later. My pro tips may result in jail time in real life. Please do not attempt them. That's a good note, Automata, yes. Yeah. Heck yeah, Flashback. You're a fan, Spud? All right. Kind of frustrating control, but I love the atmosphere. I can see that. That's why I was warning everybody before. I was like, hey, just be ready. But I'm used to it, so I don't find them frustrating at all. But I've played this game more than just once, for sure. So here's something else you can do. You got to be careful. If you fall, like if I fall to the right now and I go straight down, dead. Instantly dead. However, I can jump to the left, and that's pretty much it. So like right here, but that's it. That is the height that you can pretty much go with. Now, I'm going to pull out my gun here, and when I fall from this height, he's going to basically have the gun out and ready when he lands, and this guy's dead. So, bam. Just another little trick. Kind of the things that you'll pick up. The timer? Would the timer stop? Oh, the timer stopped. What the heck? Why did the timer stop? I must have bumped a button or something. Thank you for telling me. That's weird. Huh. This game does have some really great atmosphere, though. Yeah. Thank you for the warning on the timer, though. Yeah, I don't know. Where am I? Oh, okay. I lost myself. How the heck did the timer stop? So, cartridge lock. We can put the cartridge in here, but we have to charge it first. So if I try to put it in right now, I think it's just like, yeah, it's like, no, dude. He's like, no, that ain't gonna happen. So we'll come back to this. Alright. Oh, okay. Bodies don't disappear, by the way. That's the dead body of the guy right there that I shot. I really like that a lot. That, corpses and stuff don't disappear on you. That thing is, oh, I guess I can't jump there. Those things are obnoxious with their noise they make. And they generate a lot of lag, too, for some reason. You look on the ground there, you see that green flashing thing? You do not want to step on those. I'm pretty sure those are instant death as well. But fortunately, They're not too bad to dodge, but you got to be careful. This recharges the cartridge, and it will recharge your shield as well. So this is a cool little thing. My favorite animation is the sprint one direction, then the other. Oh, yeah, it looks really here, I'll show, like, I'm going to show what Spud's talking about. So, if you sprint, you look like that, but if you turn around like this, it's just, look how smooth that is. Like, you don't normally see this smooth of an animation in retro games. I mean, he's got the full range of motion there to really show. And most of the animations in this game are like that, so I really appreciate it. So now we got a little area up here that we need to go to. A little bit of a puzzle. So we want to get this elevator down so that we can ride it. But if I step on that, if I don't jump over this, it's going to lower the elevator back to that second floor, and I won't be able to get on it. So we're going to trigger this. Jump over that. Now we can go over here. Help me. So we're going to talk to this guy. Help me, young man. I've been attacked by mutants. And I can't walk. Find my teleporter. I need urgent medical assistance. Okay. So he needs his teleporter. We didn't pick that up, did we? I was going to say, I don't think we did. All right. I think I know where it is, so we now have an objective for this fella. Oops. Don't know what I'm doing. So now you can just kind of do that, and it'll get it out of the way. Now, you can actually do a roll to the left there and get out a little quicker, if I recall, but it's dangerous. If I fall off of there the wrong way, it's going to kill me, so instead I'd rather just do this. I think if I time it right, yeah, there we go. Yeah, this game has some really solid music, though. Hey, Mumbles. If you loop that frame with right editing, it would look like a Rickroll. Which frame? The animation, the back and forth, back and forth? Not sure what you're referring to specifically. All right, so now that we have this cartridge charged, it says 50 there. I'm not sure why it says 50, because I don't think that ever comes into play. I don't think, but so that's cool. Now we just made like a little bridge. Okay, we got more of those things on the ground there. Gotta be careful of. Excuse me. The turning running? Oh, okay. I think the guy's teleporter or something, it might be around here. I think. That looks like it could be it. Oh, okay. Now, there's going to be a rock right here. Pick that up, although I already have one. But, so we're going to take this rock. And I'm not sure the best spot to do this, but we'll just see. Okay. Throw it there. Good, okay. Now that rock is triggering that little thing to keep the elevator from going back up. So now, get the teleporter. Cool. Oop. If only Andy's ISP would think of all the innocent frames that didn't need to die. I know, right? It's not cool. I don't know what the deal is. Okay, we got ourselves a save point here. I think I need to... Careful. Okay. Alright, so this is nice. The save point... now it says saving, please wait. This is not actually a cartridge save point. Like, what I mean is, like, if you turn off the game and turn it back on, you're like, oh, I'll just come back to the save point. No, no. This is a... Think of it as more of a checkpoint. In fact, that is basically what it is. If you turn off the game, yeah, there is no save at all. But if I die from this point, it'll take me back to this checkpoint. Otherwise, you need to use a password to continue. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm dropping so many frames, guys. There's nothing I can do. It's just my ISP being usual. This is a laggy room right there. We'll come back to that in a moment. I gotta be careful, though, because I think there's the bad things on the ground here. Yeah, okay. Just kind of getting a idea for where I'm at. As to what is generating all the lag in this area, I'm not sure, but it's bad. That might help at least. Yeah, it did a little bit. Card lock. I do not seem to have the card to get through this yet, so I might need to actually take that guy his teleporter, and then he might give me what I need in order to get through this part. In fact, I think that's what I need to do. Check down here real quick. May as well. Oh. We'll come back to that too, I think, because... Yeah, I just feel like it's probably gonna... It's probably gonna require me to have whatever from that guy. I think he gives me like an ID card or something. If I touch that green goo thing, whatever it is, that's I don't know if I specified, but that is instant death. That'll be the end of it. All right. All right, dude. I got your stuff here. So we're going to hand it to him. Thanks. You just saved my life. You're welcome. There we go. ID card. Cool. This will allow us to get a little further down there because I guess you just need security clearance. So, I'm not even sure where we are in the big picture. I think we're on... I think we might be on a moon or something like that of some planet. But I'm not entirely sure. Those, I don't know. That was a burn, yes. All right. Let's go this way first, since I know I need the ID card for the other one anyway. I'm pretty sure I do anyway. So this situation right here, if I recall, I think I might be able to actually mess with these guys a little bit. I think. What I have two different options. I can jump down, shoot one guy, and then kind of roll off to the side. But I think what I can do is trick them by dangling down and then pulling myself back up real quick, and then they shoot each other. Much of the story was in the booklet only. At least the Genesis one. Oh. Maybe in the Genesis version, because I haven't played it, but for this one, they do a good amount of storytelling within the game. Enough to where I understood everything, I feel. Make them shoot each other. Yeah, I believe that works here, but I'm not... I just don't... It's been a while since I played this, so I don't remember for sure, but we're going to try it. But if I get shot, then I was explaining it because that's what I was going for. So let's see. Go, go, go! Oh, look at that. So you actually got to kind of wait there a second. They're not falling for it. Look at this. These guys, they're going to hit me by the time they shoot because it's instant. Like as soon as they shoot, it's done. So these guys, wow, they're patient. They know. All right. Plan B worked, so that's good. I can get... I believe... I think I have the manual as well with the because I have the Genesis one. I was mentioning it earlier. But yes, but I think if so desired, I think I could get the Genesis manual. I think it even has like a little comic in it. I think. Now here's another little puzzle you got to be careful of. You know, you turn off the that gunk there, but then you step in this, turns it back on. So, not a big deal, just got to jump over that. It's just scary though because that is instant death if that hits you. It's really bad. Whoa! Now I took a hit there, so my shield should be down by 1, and it is. I could recharge it in the screen just to the left there, but I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm feeling pretty confident, which might be a bad thing. Now you see that little flashing thing right there? I'm looking at it down on the ground. Very subtle, but it's there, and it's credits, so that's cool. So a little money. I don't think that drip there hurts you at all. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't remember it hurting you. Looks like it could, possibly, but yeah, it seems to just... Oh, this... I remember this. Okay. Yeah, how does this work? Just got to be careful, that's for sure. Oh. I didn't seem to set them off. Scared. Okay. Key. Got the key. Those things hanging there are usually turrets, but maybe I haven't actually agitated them yet. Hey, more credits. That's probably what it is. Whew, that was close. Now, it looked like he shot past me or something, or through me, whatever. The game's generous like that. They usually give you kind of like the first shot to dodge there. Okay, now I activated the sentries. So we're going to recharge our shield. But yeah, this game is actually pretty generous with its difficulty. It's not like a pushover easy game the whole way through, but it's certainly not going to like make you want to pull your hair out. How still this game is without input? How still this game is without input. I'm not sure exactly I know what you mean, Techno. So it's like GoldenEye? I have no idea what you mean by how it's like GoldenEye. I think you might be. Wait. Oh! Okay, I thought maybe you were just trolling or something. I suppose, I don't know if it's... Because I don't think it's all enemy shots. I think it's actually just these dudes in the start, to be honest. Actually, didn't mean to do that. I meant to pull out my gun. Because you can... There you go. Okay. But, I don't actually know if it's all of the enemies. I just know that it's at least those guys there. But I feel like probably the later enemies, I don't think it works that way with them. I'm fairly certain of that. I think right now they just want to give you a break since, you know, this is the starting area and all that. But I didn't know that either about GoldenEye. Is it like that on hard mode as well, on 00 Agent? Because I beat that game on 00 Agent, all of it. I unlocked every single thing in GoldenEye. It took me forever as a kid to do that. It's tough. It's just a perfectly still frame. Oh. Okay, I thought you meant that, but I was like, maybe he doesn't mean that? But I guess, I don't know. Feels like there's quite a few other games that can be thought of like that. I don't know. That landing makes my ankles hurt? Oh, I can understand that. Sure. Key lock. All right, we got our key here. This is just a laggy room. Oh, card lock. Now we need his card. It's really nice you have infinite ammo. GoldenEye was too hard for me as a kid. It's understandable. It's a pretty tough game. On 00 Agent, that game does not mess around. Like, it is really, really tough on 00 Agent. But the first shot on lower, at least, always misses. And the next hits. Huh. Okay, no, I was not aware of that. Oh, okay, Techno. Fair enough, yeah. Makes you uncomfortable? It's disturbingly still. Okay, now this is kind of cool here. This all right, so we have two bad guys standing there talking, and then there's this little sentry laser kind of behind them. I wonder. If you happen to have a stone, I say I wonder because I'm wondering if maybe there's a stone over here I can. I thought that was a wall. How far did that just set me back? Really far. Okay, not really far, but dang. That's poopy. I thought I was gonna touch the wall. Like, I thought there was an actual wall there, but there was not. Dude, that's such poopy doodles. Well, we'll come back to that in a few moments. Dang it! Butts. Freaking heck, man. We'll give this guy his teleporter again. That's so silly. There's other spots that look very similar to that one, where you where it is actually a wall. Totally had me fooled. They needed to patch that in this game. I want to see Flashback 1.1. Fixed silly wall that looks like it should be a wall, so Andy stops complaining about it. Please make this happen. I know it's like 25 years later, but I don't care. Don't care. This is what I want in my life. It's hard to really notice since most enemies have machine guns and it's only the first bullet, but still. Yeah, no, I can see how that would be kind of tricky to notice that. Hey, nice, you are back where you were when I left the room. Yeah, Aces, that was just for you, man. You know, I just wanted you to feel like included in this game, and you know, I thought, hey, just go ahead and die there. That's the quickest way to go back and show Aces what he missed. Did you enjoy this game as a kid? It seems a little slower than what you tend to like. You're right, Aces. You're right. It definitely is. And, holy crap. That was really scary. I hit the jump button there, but I must have whiffed. Yeah, no, I did like it. I did. It took a little getting used to, but I've always liked sci-fi stuff. And the fact that it was just like, it had like that little intro movie and was very like intriguing to me of just like, it was like, what is happening? What is, you know, what is going on with this, excuse me, this story? And I just wanted to know what it was all about and why things were happening in this game. And I did really like a lot the atmosphere and the gun, how the bullet shells would go flying out and stuff, and I thought that was pretty cool looking because, interestingly enough, the only other game to have that, I hope I can make that jump. I'm fairly certain I can. Conrad, you can do it. I believe in you, Conrad. Do the jump! Do the jump! Yes! Go, Conrad. I'm gonna bounce. That's okay. You're gonna save. Good. Yay. That's all I wanted, is just to save. In case I make another boo-boo. Lovely. Lovely. But yes, I did enjoy this game. Definitely. I rented it on more than one occasion. But yeah, you're absolutely right. It is slower, but it just something about it, just with all those different things, just calls me back to it. Nice. Like just the fluid animations, the way you pull the gun out and stuff, and just all of it. Like, look at that. And it sounds good too. Good sound effect. And it looks good as well for how small it is. Like, I don't know, it just it's a nice package. Just comes together well. Thought that too. Yeah, that's understandable because yeah, usually I am playing, you know, like Doom and Mega Man and you know, really faster paced games that are more punishing and stuff, and then this, yeah, I guess this really puts the brakes on my normal kind of speed for video games for sure. Yeah, so it's definitely understandable. Star Fox 64, yo, I can see renting that a ton too. I was lucky though, I actually did manage to get a copy of that game, but yeah, if I didn't have a copy, I can see myself renting it a lot too. If you trigger these, once they're triggered, I don't know if you can actually un-trigger them. And the way the enemies don't disappear, that's actually something that is like important to me. Oh, okay, that drop there, I only survived that because I was hanging from that ledge. If I fell from that ledge while standing like at the top of it, dead, absolutely dead. But I wanted to go up here so that we can actually possibly skip angering those weapons there. That would be nice. So we got the credits, which is really what we want. And I think I'm fully charged, so we don't even have to deal with those guns. So that's good. There's not a whole lot of games, I feel like, that are slower paced that you'll see me playing. But yeah, here and there, I have them. Like, Out of This World, that's going to be slower paced, sort of. I mean, like, definitely is slower. But I like that one too. Not as much as I like this one, though. But it's still very good. Out of This World is definitely pretty interesting in its own way. If Conrad has no memory, are we sure those are bad guys? Spud? That makes sense. Huh. I have no... I don't know. I don't really have an answer for that. That's pretty interesting, honestly. I never really thought about that. That's a very interesting thought, though. I like that. Huh. Wait, was there something there? I don't remember if there was like something next to him. Okay, back up. You know what? First, let's go ahead and save. Just in case. I don't want to do anything again. Not in the mood. I never got past the wolf in Out of This World. Oh, then that's, if I'm pretty sure that's, you mean like basically the beginning of the game, which is unfortunate because it's pretty interesting. Oh, there's nothing. Okay, I thought maybe there was something there. But yeah, that is a tricky little situation with that wolf at the beginning. I don't remember, like, I know I figured it out as a kid because I did eventually beat the game, and that was a rental as well. I think I rented it a couple times to get through it. But yeah, that wolf, that is kind of the start of the figuring things out and all that. Oh, you've played it, Steak? They all want to shoot him, though, so that makes them bad, doesn't it? Even if they are jungle police? It does seem like, yeah, I mean, they are attacking you, so it's like, man, my frames. Don't do that. They are attacking you, so it's, at least they're my enemies. Maybe they're not bad guys in the big picture, but they're, at least they apparently don't like me. So the situation that I was trying to point out here before I croaked. So notice the turret hanging in the bottom left corner. Then you got the two guys to the right of it. And if you look all the way to the right over there, you're going to see a little tiny thing, little gray thing with a red dot on it dangling. And that is I guess, a motion detector to trigger the turret. So I'm going to take a stone and I'm going to throw it to trigger it. And here you go. So that's cool. But now that thing is like totally agitated. So that's going to stay like that for a little bit, I think. I think eventually it will retract and calm down, but I don't think it matters too much because I believe we're good to proceed here. Yeah, so this is kind of, I find this part of the game funny, and I remember as a kid thinking like, what? Like, you got some old man sitting here. I don't know if it's a chair or if it's like part of the growth that's around here, because it is kind of a similar color. But you got this old man. To get to New Washington, you have to jump into this hole. But if I were you, I'd use an anti-G belt. Most likely anti-gravity. Where can I find one? Now I can sell you one. 500 credits. Now I have 500 credits, but we're not going to do that quite yet. I want to instead check past him in case... I think it might just be credits or something, but we're going to take a look. So, yeah, if I jump in the hole right now, pretty sure death. Let's see, though, if there's anything over here. Just walk along the... All you have to... If you want to find an item on the ground, you just walk over it, and it'll show you. It'll basically indicate if something's there. Because I thought there was something... No? I guess it's just to recharge? No? Okay. Alright. I would have thought there'd be something over there. So... It's a little... I was gonna say, If you jump in, I'll just tell you, I'm pretty sure if you jump in the hole without the anti-gravity thing, it just kind of shows you kind of falling into an abyss. I was going to show you guys, but then I realized the save point's a little further back than I'd like to go. But I don't know, for some reason, this old man sitting here, and it looks like he's maybe got a little pipe in his hand, he's just chilling. And then he's like, hey, you need to jump in a hole to get to Earth, like that and stuff. To me, it's just like... It adds to the oddity of this game. Why are we in this jungle and stuff, and these guys trying to kill me with all this weird equipment and stuff all around, and then this old man just sitting there? I feel like it could either kind of take away for some people's experience and kind of be like, that makes no sense, and they just question it, and maybe they don't care for that. But for me, it actually enhanced it, because it was just kind of like, it just made it more strange and intriguing to me. So that's why. And there's several things like that in this game that I feel like it could really go either way for a person that plays this game, to be like, I don't like this. What kind of design choice was that? Or it's like, oh, it's thought provoking, or maybe it's just whatever. Played it a few months ago, actually. Oh, okay, Steak. Did you beat it, and did you enjoy it? Also never beat Oddworld. Oh, there you go. That's another similar game. Oddworld, yeah. Yo, Russ, man. This gaming PC you're trying to make, what video card were you looking to put in it? I don't really have a specific anything for it, because I knew that it was going to be a while before I could put it together, honestly. It's just I'm trying to get like basically something pretty decent, but because I knew it would take a while to get the funds, I knew that I wouldn't have it within any kind of like time frame to be like, all right, that's the parts I want to get, because I knew it would take so long that those parts I want to get would probably be like not out of date, but not the best bang for the buck. Does that make sense? So I don't really have a specific video card in mind. I just wanted to at least get something, decent, pretty darn decent, better than what I have to go with it. By the way, where's Vishnu been? Where's old man Vishnu? I haven't seen him forever. I even told him like 2 years ago about Discord, and I was like, yo, you should join us. Never heard from him. I don't know what he's doing. You gotta let him know. I don't know why he hasn't been around. You did beat it. It was okay. Okay. I feel like Out of This World, gameplay wise, is decent. It's like decent, but the story of Out of This World and how it just kind of things play out, I think is very good. That I do like a lot. That's what actually kept me playing it through all the frustrating elements, because it does have some frustrating elements to it for sure. Well, I might have a 1070 Ti sitting around soon. Oh. I don't know if I can afford it, man. You'll have to let me know how much you're asking for it and whatnot. Yeah. Let me know, but that's cool though. That's definitely cool. That's way ahead of mine. That's a powerful card, dude. Internet, please. Internet, please. Be nice. Be nice. Fun to see some of the random deaths in it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Out of This World has some good death sequences. It's like, oh, what just happened? And it's some of them are kind of like for Super Nintendo and Nintendo, Nintendo would censor stuff. Some of them are actually kind of violent. Like there's one where you fall into a pit of spikes, and it shows the spike just like go right through you and stuff. It's like, now I don't think there's blood, but still, it's like, dang, it's pretty harsh. So the gameplay isn't out of this world. No, it's more in this world. Yeah. Afford. I'm not selling it. It would just send it. Oh, my mistake. I didn't realize. I've never, we've never exchanged anything like that before, and I didn't want to I expect of you to be like, yeah, for free. I didn't know. But dude, that would be awesome. That would be a freaking serious graphics card to throw in the new PC. That would be awesome. If that works out, cool, awesome. But if it doesn't work out that way, hey, I appreciate you just even considering it, man. I really do. Like, I legitimately thank you, man, for thinking of me on that. That's just really cool of you to consider me for that. Thank you. The instant death from the slugs. Yeah, that's true. There is a little bit of blood. Yep. Not much, but what Mumbles is talking about, there's these little slugs at the beginning of the game, and they just kind of fling up at you and try to pierce you with this little hook. It's actually kind of disturbing in a way to me, because they look like leeches, and the way the hook comes out of them, it's just kind of disturbing. And then what happens is you're wearing pants, and it tears through your pants. And so it opens up a hole in your pants, and then you see where it catches you, and a little bit of blood comes out, and then you just fall over dead. So they look like not too harmful, but one hit and they kill you. So it's kind of a cool little thing. CDI 3DO, interesting name. That's a very obscure console kind of name. Welcome to the stream, CDI 3DO. And yes, I'm glad you feel that way. This is a great game. I was talking earlier, this is a childhood game for me. I didn't own it, but I rented it several times. And I have a lot of fond memories of this game. And that's what we've been talking about a lot, is just how this game plays out and its unique feeling and whatnot. I like this game. Gave Egg my old one. And I got Vishnu a new comp, so I don't have anyone else to send it to, assuming I can use the 2080 Ti FE I pre-ordered. I see. Okay. Well, cool, man. Yeah. Just let me know. I can get with you on that. That would be home frames. I'm dropping frames. Come back. Uh-oh. Oh man. Wow, that was a doozy. I'm sorry everybody. Just I see we got some people coming in. Sorry, it's my ISP. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the hurricane or something, but I'm dropping some frames tonight, and it's been that way for the last like 36 hours or so. So it's probably not you, it's me. But thank you for the follow. I believe that was something Homer. I'm sorry. I think it was Homer Nuts. I think. So welcome to the Paranoid family, Homer, and thank you for the follow. Take that as a compliment for sure. Can you explain why Mario is sitting down smoking a pipe? No, I cannot explain that. I'm sorry. They're my two main consoles. Oh wow, you have a very different taste in consoles than most people. It's fine. I'm not trying to pick on you or anything. That is different. That is unique. That's cool though. Bob Hoskins Mario? I don't know who that is. I'm not familiar with Bob. All right, so we're going to give him 500 credits, by the way. So we have 650, so we're good to go on that. And we apparently just gave him C70, so I think we got the better part of the deal. Bon voyage, young man. So this is cool. Hey, Tinker Toy, welcome back. I don't remember if you have to equip it, but we're going to. Oh, that's right. You can see your score. You get score in this game. Um, so we're ready to go. We should be ready to go down the hole. So here we go. So that right there, that shows that animation when you fall normally, but that's it. If you don't wear this, but you activate this, it's pretty cool. Just kind of slows you down and then dunk. So now, okay, BGSFM. I need to write that down. Give me a second. We're because we got some new people in here. We're not playing on emulator. This is my original console, and we got the we're doing it legit. So I don't have save states, so I actually got to write this password down. Actually, I can just take a screenshot of it. I'll do that. Yeah. Because through the capture, I have a screenshotter set up, so I can just through the OBS, I always take a picture of that. That works. I forgot I can do that. You started streaming while we were in the city, so I'm late. Oh, okay. Frames. Yo. Come on. No. No, please. There you go. Ugh, my poor stream. Bob Hoskins played Mario in the movie from the 90s. Oh, and I never saw the Mario movie. I heard it was terrible. Like, I normally, like, I was a gamer kid. And still am. I've been a gamer since I was 4 years old. And movies based on games, of course, I'd be all about it. I was like, yes, please, let's see them and stuff. But I didn't see the Mario Brothers movie because I heard from all my friends it was terrible. I was like, oh, okay, and I never bothered, and I still haven't seen it. And I feel like I should, just to be acquainted with the awfulness at this point. I know, we have actual polygons. I was talking about that earlier, Spud, and it's just the cinematics in this are pretty sweet. It's impressive. Hard for me to play games without save states anymore? Oh, they can be very spoiling. Yes, they can be. Yeah. I don't blame you for that. And because there was a time where I did play on emulator a little bit, and I was like, man, this is so nice. Just just save state. It's so easy to use, and then just walk away, reload the save, and no problem. But I kind of went back on that because of the whole filling out my collection thing and all that, and I bet you have an interesting collection, CDI 3DO. Just your name and what you're talking about just makes it sound like you probably have an interesting collection. But yeah, once I got back into hard copies and stuff, it just all followed that I kind of deal with the lack of them, and I prefer it that way. Mario movie is great. Aces. I don't believe you. Sort of. P-egg thing, yeah. Doom movie was horrible. I can't fully agree. I feel like Doom movie was 99% horrible. And 1% freaking awesome. 1% awesome. And I think we all know what the 1% is. If you've seen the movie Doom, I think most people know what the 1% I'm talking about is. Does anybody know what I'm talking about that hasn't seen the highlight of me talking about what I'm talking about? It's so bad, it's great. Now I'm even more intrigued. Terrible doesn't even begin to describe it? Wow. Oh, man. Yes, the first person. Yep. The credits. That's another good guess. But yeah, it's the first person. So in the movie Doom, it's like a normal movie that's not good the whole way through, except in one part of the movie they decided to be cool and put it in the first person, like you're in the game Doom, and it like he walks around corners and shoots bad guys and all this stuff, and it's like I think like 1 minute long or something like that, and it's the coolest minute of the whole movie. It's friggin' awesome, and that's it though. The rest is just like ugh. Yeah, it was so good. It was really, really good. Like, if the movie was flipped around and they did the whole movie Like that, I think it would have been a hit. I think it would have been totally awesome. I was like, why didn't they do that? I don't know why. I seriously have to pee now, so I'm going to throw in some highlights real quick. I'll be right back. All that water is catching up with me. That was pretty good for us. And yes, a jalapeno corn dog sounds amazing. Hey, this looks like one of the three, maybe. I'm Gorb. Maybe not. Bow, 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 bow to Gorb. I am Gorb. Ascend, descend, descend with Gorb. Oh, I think it is actually. It said high atop a mountain or something, right? Didn't it? Yeah. Yeah, okay, we're here. Sure. Oh! Okay, ouch. Okay, this thing sounds freaking weird. What is that noise? I actually like it. Oh, it's getting... I knew it was going to do that. I just knew it. I was feeling like this thing's going to get crazy on me. Dang. It's going to start doing 3. So I'm going to wait. Try to get a little magic going. Yep. Oh! Yo! Fun fight. Fun fight. I think I want to highlight that. That was a fun little fight, and it's crazy. I like it. Yeah, we're highlighting it. Yep. That's good. That's good. Man, thanks for the fun. Thanks, Gorb. I am. Reminds me of the old Pringles commercials. I don't remember any Pringles commercials. That pole just, man, jumped right out at me. You guys saw that. That pole is hacking. Saw what happened there. Shame on that pole. I got a nose itch. Making me crazy. It's limited edition. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's what it means. It was the wrong option. It was. Fire Rock. Is this the game you want to play? Is this it? Is this the game that needs to be played? Of course. Of course. Explain this game? Sure. I'm sure I can do that. Mr. Flint presents Fire Rock by a company called Satcom. Why is it so loud? I just pressed start. There you go. Okay, I guess it had to think about that. I was like, did you really press start? Oh, you did. Okay, and then it starts. Sure. I'm okay with that idea, Gargi. Yes. Hey, look, a little running dude. Oh, boy. Why is it so loud? Hey, what am I throwing? Can you pause? Okay, you can hang it. What? Why isn't it pause? Pause? What do you have to... Okay. What? Uh-oh. This game is almost impossible to pause it. If you press pause, it like unpauses super fast. But if you hold it down, and then you let go, no, holding down, start, let go. There, I finally got it to pause. He's throwing some old beef jerky that he dipped in strawberry jam. What is... Okay. Whoa, 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 man. Icy, icy. Okay, whoa. Okay, up and... Oh, up. Oh, there you go. You throw the beef jerky up. Whoa. Take that. Yeah. Okay. Whoa, he's back. Because he's upset. Come here. He eats the beef jerky, and then I guess we satisfy his hunger. And... Oh, you can chuck it up? Okay, yeah. Oh, he knew. He knew to watch out. It's actually got some not bad animation. Well, okay, kind of. What? It just comes right back. This music is jamming, dude. How do you get up now? If you hold jump, does that do anything? No. What friggin' heck do I get up there? This music is so happening. That hurts? Does that... it looks like it... Oh, look at the face, man! Oh my gosh. Oh, that's your life count. Oh, that's okay, alright. Oh, so the heart must mean something. Okay. How the frick... Oh, wait, can you climb? If you mash B, I'm mashing B. Oh, I'm climbing! I did it! Yo! I don't know if that's how you're supposed to climb. Oh, whoa, alright, hey. Oh. Mashing B, mashing B, mashing B. Oh, okay. Oh. Mashing B, mashing B. Or A, I'm sorry, I'm mashing A. It's backwards. That's right. Oh, hey. Hey, beef jerky. Whoa, what's that thing? Look, ew! Am I hurting it? How do I hurt this thing? Go away. Oh, no, no! That game... No. I didn't realize I put that highlight there. No. Thank you for the follow. Oh, CDI 3DO followed. Indeed, thank you. Look at that. Aces has got it covered. Totally got it covered. Wow. Look at that. And welcome to the Paranoid family and everything. Thank you, Aces. Wow. Oh, and Steak, you were there covering it too. Thank you. Thank you. See, this is why I love you guys. Thank you. Wow. It's at least 1,000 times better than E.T. The game or the movie? The sounds the beings in this game made were A++++. Yo, internet, hey. Come on. Stop it. Thank you. What game, Tinker Toy? Which one are you referring to? Finish Fire Rock when, Andy? When I'm feeling sick enough. Yeah, there's a Mac and Me game. What's Mac and Me? Yeah, we're gonna finish Fire Rock when I'm feeling like I just am really needing to, I don't know, hurt myself and be sad inside when I want to experience the tortures of life. And yeah. Wait. Oh, that's a bummer. I forgot. Yeah, it's like when you go to a new area, you like reset. Because it's passwords, you know, they weren't even like specific passwords. They're just generic level passwords. So all my credits, my extra credits are gone. Crikey. Um, Here is where a lot of people, myself included, got stuck in this game. I don't remember how I figured it out. I don't know if I figured it out or if I had to use Nintendo Power, because there is a tip for this in Nintendo Power. So here's the problem. You have a ledge here. You climb up this. Okay, no problem. But there's that ledge up there, and you want to get to that. Now, maybe the manual states how to do this, but it might not. To get to that ledge, you might think, oh, we'll jump at it, you know? And to jump, you can press up like this. So up does this kind of jump. The only other kind of jump... Okay, I know I say that wrong. The other kind of jump that you are most likely familiar with up until this point in the game is by holding the Y button, which is kind of like a command button in a way, and pressing up as well. So up by itself, this jump. Up while holding Y, forward jump. There you go. Those are the two jumps that most people know how to do until this point of the game. You're required to learn a third type of jump here, but they don't tell you, as far as I know, not in-game anyway. So what you need to do is a little awkward here. Everything is going to be automated as soon as I execute the control. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the Y button down now, and then all I'm going to do is touch left. I don't even have to hold it. I just touch it. So I'm going to show you and watch what happens, just basically by holding Y after touching left. He does that. You need to know how to do that for this part of the game. I've used it in other parts of the game earlier because I already knew how to do it, but this is the first time it's required. And a lot of people did not know that, myself included, like I said. It was just like, how the friggin' heck do you get up there? So a lot of people were stuck in this area. But yeah, I think that's cool though. You just kind of tap and puts you up there. People say mean things just because it has a dance scene in a McDonald's with Ronald McDonald. What? Is this like a new movie or something? Okay. I believe we have a bit of a... Yeah. Oh, man. Yo. Hey. Rude. Okay, so they hit that guy over there, and you take him out. So this is kind of cool looking. You got, interestingly enough, where you landed. Like, you jump in the hole, you happen to land here, and now you're at this part. And if you observe the background there, it's kind of like you got a chair. Well, you got two chairs. You got like a little office chair there, and then you got like, I don't know, this big chair here and some other stuff. And then you got this guy, so we're going to talk to him. It turns out, Ian, it just happens to be the guy that we need to go and find, that we left a message for ourselves to go and find. So if you're wanting to keep up with the story, pay attention here. You'll want to see this. Thanks, Conrad. Those cops would have had my hide. I suppose you don't remember your old pal Ian. Take a seat. We'll fix that shortly. Let's see if you talk to him again. Oh. Okay, same thing. This is where things really start to get interesting. So the beginning cinematic where you see him running away from two guys that are shooting at him, those are the guys, I'm pretty sure anyway. Um, so I just this is when I remember, you know, at first when I played this game I was like, oh, this is interesting, but as soon as I saw that and it's explaining that in case anybody missed it, it's basically he was working on a project for these special kind of goggles that can look at the molecular density of, I guess, objects. And so I would imagine he was using these at first and just kind of looking around, and he looked at people with them, and he was like, okay, it was a normal person. But then when he looked at one of the aliens that blend in with the population, and it's saying this is wrong, this is a different density, it basically, you know, it tells him something's wrong here, and that's how he first discovered there's aliens mixed in with people, and then they find out and so on. So it's just it's pretty cool. So now and I like how, you know, he saved his memory, and then Ian gives it back to you, so you kind of go from there. And I just think it's really a good start to a storyline and very interesting. No, it's not new. 88, I think. Oh, okay. No, I never heard of that. Mac and cheese. Oh, I haven't heard of that one either. Take the red pill. I think we took the no pill. I don't think there was a pill. I don't think. So this is They Live the game. I'm not familiar with They Live. I've heard of They Live though, but I'm not familiar with it. Ian, what do you have to do to get to Earth? Oh, I thought we were. Okay, we're not on Earth. I wonder where we are then. Oh, I think we're on Europa, which is a moon. The cost of the ticket is astronomical. The only way would be for you to take part in Cyber Tower. Cyber Tower? I'll explain more if it doesn't, but I think it does. Yes, it's a television game. The winner gets a ticket. Okay, can you supply false papers? No problemo. Go to the cafe and ask for Jack. Say I sent you. Oh, by the way, I put the force field you asked me for in your pocket. Alright. The force field is nice. Good luck. I'll be in touch when you get to Earth. So the force field is a really nice thing. It's right here. You have to have it equipped to use it though. Like in the upper right corner there. So what you can do is, if you're fighting something and you're, battling it out, you have this force field that you can put up. So it's just like this momentary kind of thing that you can put up. You can't hold the button down to like keep it up. It kind of, as you see, it kind of appears and disappears. So it's like this momentary thing. So you have to be strategic about your usage of it. But it's very, very helpful. Isn't a real thing. Joey is a character from the TV show Friends, and you make me sad for not knowing that everyone knows Friends references, even rock people like you. I'm sorry, I don't. I've seen a couple episodes of Friends. I can at least say that. I have seen a couple episodes. And I remember one of them was, hey, Frames, hey, you stop that. You get better. No, you're getting worse. Come on, hey. Thank you. But like one of the episodes that I saw, it was like somebody spilled cheesecake in a hallway, and then he pulls out a spoon or something, and he's like, "What are we eating?" And it was quite silly. And I don't know, a little. I remember a couple other things, but yeah, I've seen like just a handful of episodes of that show. So at least I've seen a little bit of it, but yeah, most references will probably go over my head. They Live is essentially the same idea. Guy finds goggles in a pawn shop that shows hidden meaning to everything, and reveals lizard people who live in society. Wow. Huh. That's like a fairly older movie, right? I think. Because I feel like that movie, I feel like I heard of it a long time ago. Zero Friends references, so not just, oh, I'm not alone on this one? Wow. That's crazy. Don't yell at the frames. I'm yelling at the lack of frames. Yes. They Live is old? Oh, okay. They are real? It's been confirmed that it's a happening thing? Is there anything down here? I think there is. Oh, bad guy. All right. We're going to drop in on this fella. He had a shield as well. Fuse. Oh, we need this. That's a big old fuse. It's more of a documentary. Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds about right, honestly. I believe that. Why not? I think I put the fuse in this. Okay. I like the look of this place, how it's just kind of like with the tech and everything. And it's kind of old and run down at this point. Titan travel, okay. Let's see here. So eventually we go this way, just not yet. So this is I'll explain that in a moment. Welcome to New Washington. Here's the map of the city. Oh, thank you. So here is like, okay, so you guys, some of you mentioned, that was a bad one. Jeez. Anyway, some of you guys mentioned earlier about how this game is a little slower than what I usually play. And this part of the game here is actually, it is definitely slower. Even more so in a way. You'll just kind of see as I play. It's not bad. It's just we have some errand running to do and whatnot, and it's just kind of interesting. But again, I like it because I think it's done well. So this is cool. This is like the little subway area. You got a map here if you want to read it, so you can see where you are and where you want to go. So we need to go to America, and then you have these other places here they named after. Oh, we're on Titan. I thought we were on. Oh, okay. So they named Europa. Europa is just, I guess they called it that for some reasons instead of Europe. But maybe we're on actual Titan then. Maybe. Titan is another moon. I just like the look of this place too. This really intrigued me. I thought, wow, it looks like very kind of like just again futuristic and kind of like Blade Runner or something. It should be coming down, I think, or is it this one? Oh, okay. Probably made by the lizard people to discount the idea of lizard people. Yes. Also logical. Yes. Yeah, I agree with that. World map looks different than I remember. Yeah, things have changed. You know, is that big earthquake? The big one. They probably named it Europa to match the others. Maybe. But all the others start with A and end with A. Europe starts with E and ends with E. Now it starts with E and ends with A. I would think, if anything, the starting and ending would be more of the theme to stick with. No! My frames! My precious frames! Thank you. I don't know if you guys ever noticed that, but I remember noticing that a long time ago. I thought that was interesting. The continents, they start and end with the same letter. As far as I remember, anyway. They all start and end with the same letter. I noticed that when I was, like, just a little kid, and I was like, why is it like that? And I don't know. I would imagine there's some good explanation, but I don't know what it is. Can't talk to him. Okay. Can't talk to that guy either. Here we go. This guy. I'd like to speak to Jack. Oh yeah? Jack's not here. I've been sent by my friend Ian. Okay, Jack's waiting for you outside. Suddenly Jack is available. Now he's on the other way, I believe. But we're just going to check over here, I don't think. Oh, we need a key for that? Okay. Likely a conspiracy of some kind. Likely. Likely indeed. It is all the continents, right? Like the major, like Antarctica, America, Africa, Europe, Asia. What am I forgetting? Australia. Yeah, I don't know. It's always been interesting to me how that works. Weird bit of programming in our universe since we are simulation. That too, yeah. Andy, I think you know too much. Are the lizard people coming for me? Oh no. I'll have to be careful. I'm Jack. You're after some false papers? He says it so casually. There's no code here, apparently. You know, you think they'd have a little code. You're not just false papers. Be like, yo, you're looking for maybe some bread, you know, or something like that. Yes, I'd like to get some bread, some toasted bread. Like, okay, yeah, I got that. But no, you don't do it. North and South America? I didn't consider that to be because, like, that's just indicating direction at that point. It's still America as a whole. Like, they're both considered Americas, I guess. So I don't know. I never. Atlantis? Oh right, Atlantis. Silly me. Well, Atlantis sank, so I guess we don't count that anymore. Now think of an odd number that contains no E. Excuse me. An odd number that contains no E. I'm not sure what you mean by that. You mean like literally when you say like a number like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9? Etc. North and South America are two continents. No, I'm aware that they're two separate continents. What I'm getting at is the fact that they're both named America. They have the America, and then the North and South is just indication of direction. Some places don't consider them too. Those countries are, of course, wrong. Okay. I'm guessing that's what you meant, though, Spud. 1,500 credits. Wow, this guy wants a lot. 1,500. But I don't have enough. Especially after getting ripped off and losing our credits somehow on the fall down here. So this is funny. We need to earn some credits. And he's like, yeah, go get a job. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go get ourselves a job so that we can actually afford these things. This game is very PC feeling. And I remember as a kid kind of thinking that and then finding out maybe a couple years later that, well, actually, that's because it is based off a PC game. Alright, looks like we need to go to Europa. Getting on this subway thing is a little tricky at first when you first start playing this game. I'm probably making it look easy, but, you know, played it before. Okay, so, I think we need to get, like, oh yeah, photo. I think we deal with that later. Good morning. Good morning. I think he wants us to get an ID, which this part's kind of silly. Yeah, you must have a permit in order to work. You can get one at the admin center. Okay. Where's the admin center? Maybe it's at City Hall in Africa. Maybe? Because this is where I think you go in for your jobs. Yeah. So like I guess yeah, I have to yeah, okay. In order to take a mission, you have to insert your work permit. So let's go check at Africa. I think that is where I need to go to get it. So this is what I was talking about, where the game definitely slows down a bit, but there's when you do certain jobs, it picks up and whatnot. Like it's not just all slow or something. A money grind where you can't just murder everything that moves. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah. And normally, I feel like my preference for video games, I would not be into this, you know? It's like, it's very anti what I go for. It's just, this is definitely out of the norm for me. But again, because this game just is the way it is, I don't know. It just seems to be very tolerable for me. Well then, have you brought me the parcel? No, not yet. Okay, I like this part of the game here. If you want to see something, I guess, an attempt for humor in this game, here you go. Pay attention. This is probably one of the few spots, if maybe the only spot in the game where they attempt a little bit of humor here, and I appreciate it. So, I'd like a work permit. First floor. Okay, the elevator comes down. I don't have time. He doesn't have time. Okay, so we're going to go get our work permit on the first floor. Window A, all right. I'd like a work permit. No, it's not here. See window C. Okay. I'd like a work permit. No, it's not here. See window B. All right. I'd like a work permit. Good. Okay, the boss will see you now. Sure. I'd like a work permit. There's no problem getting a permit. I need your ID card. All right, I think, yeah, there we go. That's it, by the way. That's the attempt at humor. That's why I said it was kind of more of an attempt. It's just kind of like, very mild, but there it is. What if I talk to him again? Is there anything? Wait, what? I don't have my ID. Oh, he actually takes your ID. Can I get it back, though, if I give him the work permit? Can you do that? No, okay. I think they just kind of... Yeah, they don't even acknowledge me anymore. They kind of remind me of Smash TV, these people. They just... I don't know. They kind of look like the characters from Smash TV. Okay. I got my work permit now. So, yeah. Alright, so now we're going to go get our job. Our first job. So you don't actually get, like, a job where we're, like, cooking food or something, exactly, and you just keep repeating it. This is more of a, what was the job place? Was it America? I think it was, let's see here. Europa, okay. Well, that was lucky. But the jobs that you get here are actually varying, which is nice. Keeps it interesting. It's not like Shenmue or something where you just keep doing the same thing again and again. You do have some dynamics here. Okay, now we have our work permit. I don't think I need to show it to him. Yeah, he's cool with it. Okay. So now here is the mission screen. Okay. Alright. Object. Receipt of parcel at the spaceport station Asia. And transportation to Titan Travel Agency Station Africa. Salary 100 credits. Okay. So we need to go to Asia to get it and transport it to Africa. So insert your permit. There you go. Now I don't remember if it actually tells you like, I don't think you get any kind of indicator on what to do unless you actually remember. Yeah. So, if you're going to do this, best remember what to do. So, Asia to Africa, I believe, was the, what we need to do. But, yeah, I don't think there's any, like, I don't think there's a screen where you can check, be like, oh, what's my status, or something like that, or, you know, of the mission, or what do I need to do again? So, something to keep in mind. And this game definitely has its fair share of lag in spots, that's for certain. This game took a very different turn than I was expecting. Well, hopefully in a interesting way. I know that's what happened for me, Aces. That is exactly what happened for me. I was expecting one thing, and then it did another, but it was just so intriguing. And I guess I was gonna follow up and say a little more on that, but I feel like that could be. I don't want to spoil anything. It's not much, but I'd rather not say it. I think it's better that way. Here we go. So this person was not here before. I'm the messenger. Oh yes, here, take this parcel to the travel agency, and be careful, it's valuable. These little exchanges here, I like them. I don't know. I feel like they're subtle, but they add just a little. I don't know. Maybe more immersion to the whole thing. Something. Oh, that's not the way I want to go. So next, we need to go to Africa. If I hurry, I might make that. Okay. If you wait too long, it just takes off without you. The exchange means this is an important fetch quest. It is! It is, Chizang. Welcome back, man. Whoa! Whoa. I don't know why there was a cop there. What was he doing there? Huh, okay. Wait, was there something? Huh? Thank you, Aces, for your 2 cents worth. What was that for, even, Aces? Just felt like it? Where's the parcel? There we go. It'd be funny if I gave it to the wrong guy. He just takes it. He's like, oh, thanks for this. There we go. So, when you complete a mission, I believe we get teleported back. Oh, okay, maybe it's not every time then. Alright, that's what it is. Because I know on some missions you get teleported back. I guess it's just, it varies. That's good though, that's our first mission done right there. This guy rolls like a boss. He doesn't skip leg day? No, he does not. He's a very beautiful man like that. Good. Okay, I was gonna say we should be at the right spot. Have you seen this game before, Chizang? Oh, you watched an ad? Okay, Aces. Well, thank you for watching an ad and then giving me your bits. That sounds kind of weird when I say it like that, but you know what I mean. And this elevator loves to troll me. I don't mess with it too much. Alright, let's go get our second job. Oh, I put the work permit in. Oops. Alright, well, we can still read it. Escort a VIP to the research center. The VIP will wait for you at the entry to restricted area 2. You'll need to be armed as the area may be dangerous. 300 credits for this. Excuse me. I feel like, you know, you're protecting this guy. You should get more credits for this job, honestly. I mean, I just got paid 100 for delivering a parcel, and now I'm only getting 300 for escorting a guy that I could, like, you know, be hurt and stuff. I don't know. I think I'm getting way underpaid here, to be honest. Whee! Alright, where is restricted area 2? Africa. Okay. Oh, so close. No, never seen it? Oh, okay. It's a pretty solid game, in my opinion. What is this? Taken to the video game? Yeah, actually it is. How did you know? Excuse me. You are so right. Now, I think you might be able to get a password part way through this, but if you don't, if you have to do all this in one password setting, like, oh, oops, it's kind of harsh. But I think you do. I've never even seen Taken 2, actually, but yeah, we're just gonna go with it. Yo! Frames, there you go. Come back, please. Thank you. Yeah, everybody, sorry, I'm definitely dropping frames tonight. Anybody that came in that might be wondering. It's not too nice. It's hating on me. Okay, so here's the VIP. He looks very important. Lead on, young man. Take me to the research center. So this mission, I don't think it's too bad, if I recall. But you got to be careful. You definitely want to watch yourself and whatnot. I don't think you can ask him to wait either. Yeah. I think he knows, though, that if there is danger, like, I think he kind of at least gets himself out of the way. Like, I just, you know, some escort quests in games, they're, well, they're just a pain in the butt. And in this game, I don't recall him, like, this mission ever being at all, really all that annoying. Okay, so you actually do want to trigger that. Is he coming, or I don't know. Oh, we got a mine up there. Be careful of that. Now, if I step on that, that is not instant death. It just hits you for one of your shield points. Now, here is a very dangerous spot. Again, if I fall right off this ledge, instant death. So we got to hang like this, and then we can drop. I really like the colors in this area, though. I think, like, look at those blue plants in the background and the green, and then you got this technology like in the foreground and stuff. I just, again, you know, it's the setting of this game and everything is what really kept me playing it and kept me interested, on top of other things too. But I really like it. Like, I feel very much like I would like to actually, if I could, you know, if you told me you could go to a place like this in real life and you know, check it out, oh, I'd be there in a second. I'd be like, yes, let's go there. Let's have a look at this place. All right, so here's our next area to deal with. So he just kind of waits down there for us. Now this guy is apparently psychic or something. He saw me coming. Excuse me. So he's going to be really close when I land. In fact, he might be too close for me to shoot. But I have an alternate plan for that, if that's the case. Okay, good. So I stood up and then I just smacked him. If I shot, it would not have hit him. It would have went past him. Everyone loves escort segments. There's not a whole lot of games that I can name that have escort segments that I am okay with. One of the biggest ones where it was actually no problem at all was BioShock Infinite. That I was very, very happy with how they executed that. Not one single time did I feel like, I don't remember her name, but she never was a burden. Not at all. It was really nice. Or Gears of War. 1 anyway. I haven't played the others. Well, actually, no, I played 2 and I didn't really. Yeah, so I don't want to talk about 2 or 3. But Gears of War 1, you're not really escorting, but you do have teammates. And I never felt like they were too much of a burden. I don't remember them being a burden, so that one was pretty decent too. And then I guess, yeah, but I guess that doesn't count though. That's really not an escort. I'm deviating from the initial topic. So an escort, yeah, I guess this game and BioShock Infinite, off the top of my head, are the only two that I can think of that aren't a pain in the butt. Alright, those little floaty bobs, you gotta be careful with them. They're kind of rude. So we're gonna try to take them out quick. They take a lot of hits, as you can see. Cool. What's this? Key. I like how you are sneaking and he's just so casual. Well, he's a VIP. He doesn't have to care. Look at that spot there. Like that hole in the wall and then green gunk coming out. Like this, I know I keep repeating it, but I can't help it. I just have a very deep appreciation for this game and the little things. It's always the little things that make a video game shine above the others to stand out. And like, just that hole in the wall, you know, they could have left it all alone, but they wanted to make it a little more unique and kind of, you know, inspire question, I guess. And it does. It's, you know, it's not like I sit here all day thinking about what happened there, but it does conjure up the question. What happened to that wall? What is that? Is that like a sewage pipe that burst and something's coming through, or, you know, what happened there? And it's not like they abuse it either. It's not like it's repeated everywhere. A lot of these areas are very unique looking. So not, you know, no two screens in this game are identical as far as I know. And I really appreciate that. Because it's so easy as a programmer to just copy paste stuff. But to actually take the time to give a game a unique feel in every area possible, that takes a lot of extra work. And I guess because I'm aware of that on a on a level of that I've done it myself. It's very much appreciated. I believe we made it. Thank you for your help. And what's going on in this room? Look at all that stuff hanging up there with the big wires and whatnot. And you see the size of those wires. This is a pretty hefty wires. There's some serious cabling going there. And then, why did he need to come down here? What's so important in this area that he needs to be escorted down here? And then it's okay for me to leave him, apparently? I arrived safely and there's no longer any danger. I don't know. But it's cool. I'm pretty sure we're going to be teleported out of here. If not, well then poopy. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Password? No? Really? No password. Well, dang, dude. I'm going to have to apparently do all this in one sitting. No break for Andy. All right. Dude's using his gun as an armrest, like a boss. He just doesn't care. He groaned like a tired elephant when hit. I never really thought about it, but yeah, I guess it kind of sounds a little elephant-like. Elizabeth, there you go. Thank you, production. Yeah, I couldn't remember her name. The only escort segment I like is the one in Morrowind where you can get the speed boots. I don't know if I ever did that one, Aces. Is it a lady that you're escorting by chance? Because now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I did. Escort missions in Dead Island were absolutely horrible. There's so many games that I can think of where the escort missions are terrible, and it's just like, ugh. What were they thinking when they designed that? How did the developers of the game think that was fun? And sometimes I just think the developers don't even try what they made. They're just like, hey, team members, make this happen, and the team members are like, okay, and then they just move on. They don't even try it. It broke. Mystery solved. It's like 200 speed, but blinds you. Except if you have resist. It won't blind you. I don't remember any of that. But was the NPC like a elf woman? Am I even close? Your mission is to find and eliminate it before the virus controlling its biobrain can multiply. So we're going to go and find a cyborg and eliminate it, I guess. Or a cyborg duplicator. So you will be supplied with a photograph of the individual. Be careful. This machine is dangerous. Okay. Sure. I wish internet would not be lame. That's what I wish. In Dead Island, you escort a spastic idiot who tries whacking every zombie in sight with a twig, then runs ahead, leaving you to clean it up. Oh, geez. Doesn't even follow you? That sounds terrible. Yeah, that sounds very obnoxious. Did I say? I don't remember if I saved. I think I did. But just in case. Okay. Just remember the boots because I would always use them. Okay. Yeah, it's hard for me to say on that. Morrowind is such a great game for being, you know, just so many things to do and whatnot. So I have this photo. Oh, I can't do it. Okay. And that's it though. They don't tell you where to go to find this replicant, but if I remember correctly, I think we might want to go to America? Crap. Let's see here. Cafe. Yeah, okay, let's go to the cafe and we're going to start our investigation there because I think that's probably a good spot to do it. Redguard near Caldera. Oh, I don't know if I ever did that then. Yeah, I thought it was an elf. I think I think I've never done it then. I think there might even be... Oh, here, look. Okay, there were only 2 people at the bar here before. Let's see what the waiter has to say. Beat it, son. Wow. If I show him the photo, though, does he say anything? Oh, he doesn't? Okay. Can't even talk to that guy. What about you? You? Okay. I know that guy. He has a friend in the police. Where can I find this friend? Go to the restricted area 1. I think he's on duty there. Be careful, those guys are mean. Restricted area 1. Okay. So that's something, too, that's kind of nice. In terms of like, oh, see, he's gone now. It just kind of helps you. The game helps you a little bit because everything kind of remains static until you, you start the next sequence of events, and then you'll have a little change. So you can, basically what I'm getting at is you can identify the changes that take place to help you kind of figure out what you need to do. So they give you clues. So it's not all just, you know, what do I do? This area intrigues me as well. You know, you got that long drop there. You know, what is up there and why does it look so dangerous? I don't know. It's just cool. And I always like this cafe too. It looks very chill. I don't know. Guys just hanging out and stuff. I like this area. It's very inviting to me. Hey, 100 player. Good to see you again. How's it going? Oh, we need to restricted area 1. So we need to go to America. Okay. Wait. Oh, it's here. Wait. Is it down here? Oh, uh-oh. Okay, hang on. Is he bad? Are you bad? Psy B021 wants to make a deal with you. So this is the cyborg. The cyborg apparently knows that I'm trying to track it down and it wants to make a deal. He'll be waiting behind the cafe. Okay. I don't think we can attack this fella. Yeah, okay. So they do have a NPC kind of preservation in effect here. One of my favorite games of all time right here. Oh, 100! Wow! Nice choice of a favorite game. Excellent, excellent. I'm happy to hear that. Definitely. This is it's, I mean, I guess it depends how long the list of favorites is. I mean, if we're talking top 10, I don't think it would make it in my top 10. But it's, like, definitely, it has a place in my heart. And I was explaining that to everybody earlier, that I did play this as a kid. And, so there is definitely a lot of sentiment there. And I really appreciate this game a lot. I think it's very good. Top, maybe, like, 50 list of games, then it'd probably be in there. It probably would be somewhere in there. Hard to say, but I definitely enjoy it a lot. Oh, man, uh-oh. Oh, I didn't use it. There we go. Assassin, man, yo. So who are you? Don't shoot. I'm not Okay, he's not the cyborg, apparently. His hideout's down below. His pal, the cop, has the key. Ah, okay. Let's go deal with him. Now, the body did seem to disappear on that enemy, which is interesting, because I was commenting earlier how bodies don't disappear, but that one does for some reason. Oh, a little late there with my shield. Okay. He's got the key. Now, I need to be careful. I've actually taken 2 hits now. So my shield is, yeah, I've got 2 left. So it's a little bit concerning. I could go to a spot and recharge it. But I'm going to take a risk here. I'm not sure if I even have to do anything else combat-oriented, but yeah, I'm going to take a little risk here and just kind of see if I can go for it. So now we've got our key. Go down here. It's kind of a glitch there, I feel like, that Oh, nice, there's a save point here. Okay, so this is the first time I'm going to show you where earlier I talked about if you press the opposite direction, you can kind of turn yourself around while hanging. And here I'm just going to grab the ledge down below and it'll kind of swing me around. It's just kind of a cool little thing that you can do. But nice, there's a save point there. That's really good. This might be a little tricky too. I feel like not having my shield here. I think there's actually a few enemies down here, so I might regret not charging it. But since the save point is there, I'm more willing to risk it. Even without the amnesia, the future tone here feels like Total Recall. I can see that. Yeah, I can definitely feel some Total Recall, which is fine by me. The music in the subway map is great. That's one of my favorite songs in the game. I think it's very good. Magica is certainly in my top 10 games. Oh, okay. I think if I tried to actually rank games against each other, my brain would melt. Agreed. I just have a lot of love for Flashback and many others. Also agreed. Also definitely agreed. Yes. When I first started playing it, I was explaining, this game definitely does have a very special place in my heart as well, because it's very unique in its own ways and stuff. Like, I know it's based off of like Prince of Persia kind of stuff, and there's other games as well that work this way, you know, Blackthorn and all that. But just the story of it and the feeling and the atmosphere, and it all comes together to make a really great game that I deeply appreciate, and I'm very happy to be playing this for you guys. Okay, here we go. You gotta be careful with these guys. These guys, see, yeah, these guys don't mess around. They got technology that we do not have. When they die, it sounds so cool. I like that noise it makes. Okay, now I'm kind of in a bad spot here. I need to. Okay, this is better. Oh! I meant to roll there, not do that. Oh, that was it. Wow. Oh, I was one hit away from death. Okay. Cool. That was very close. When that noise though that they make when they die, it's just kind of a loud, screechy noise. But for some reason, I think it fits very well, and it sounds very permanent, and I like it. You can actually skip this little cinematic here. I just haven't yet because I like it, immersion, etc. I don't know. I probably will eventually, but yeah, for now I like it. So we're doing pretty well. So we're gonna get our next mission here. See what it is. Alright. Titan Senior Advisory Board. So we're getting a job from the board. The generator which supplies... Oh boy. New Washington is encountering serious problems. A maintenance check has revealed that one of the 3 boards on the main computer has been altered. Your mission is to replace this board. However, you will only have 1.5 minutes before the whole installation self-destructs. Okay, this is like... I seem to recall this is the first part of this game that was actually kind of like... Not even like, oh man, this is hard, but just like, whoa, okay, this is tougher. And you can't mess around. You have to hurry. And, well, you'll see. But there's no messing around too much with this mission. This one is definitely more, serious. So we're gonna save, because, I didn't save before accepting it. I don't want to have to deal with that. Because, I get the feeling there's a very real possibility that I'm going to need to, try a couple times to be successful. So where do I need to go? The teleport. Oh, the teleport. Right. Okay. So here we go. We don't have much time. The thing that I need, apparently, I guess I just have to interact with it, because I don't seem to even have the component. Okay. Here we go. So the timer is ticking now. If I recall. Nice. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, when you start the mission, you get it. Okay. Crap, I'm gonna die. I think I'm taking too long. Wasn't that stone supposed to... I think it got stuck. Oh no, maybe I have to hit this up here. Oh, I think I... I don't remember exactly what it was supposed to do for that part. Yeah, I'm not surprised by this, so I died. Bummer. I was thinking maybe there was a trigger thing. I have to get the elevator up, I think. I don't think I can just drop down there. I don't know why they count you down on the timer there. I guess if it counts down, maybe that's it. Maybe I can't actually continue from that save point. Wow, that'd be kind of harsh. Oops. So those are instant death there. Gotta be careful with those. Oh, it's close. Oh, jeez. I was trying to do 2 maneuvers there, and I messed up the first part. I was trying to do a run into a roll, but I messed up there. That was just silly. Oh. I'm trying to be a little faster since I kind of know what's coming up and stuff, but I'm making some little mistakes, so that's fine though. It's just the more optimal I move, the better, of course. Nice. Wow, okay, I wasn't expecting to clear both like that. I'm just gonna take my time here. Come on. There we go. Okay, so this part, I don't actually remember what I'm supposed to do here. Got this stone. And there's like a thingy up there. Okay, there we go. Maybe that stone is to trick me. Maybe. Time, 20... Oh, I forgot they tell you the time. Yeah, you have a timer. 20 seconds. Jeez. Oh, man, there's different terminals? Which one do I use? Gonna die. Oh, man, that was close. Wow, okay. Jeez. Yay! Cool. Alright, good. The only thing that kind of stinks about that area is that I'm on a timer. And I have to hurry, so I can't look at... I just want to look at the scenery and stuff and take it in. I can go back and watch the video, though, so that's nice, but... Otherwise, you know, I'm in a hurry, so I can't really take it in. And you can't go back there either. There's no way, as far as I know. Drop with gravity harness? I don't actually have that anymore, Mumbles, but that's a really good idea. It's very puzzly. This game, you mean, Aces? This soundtrack kind of sucks. It might not be for everybody. Unless you're joking and you mean that alarm sound. Also, I like your name, TurboGrafx. That's a good name. Lucky Terminal C. I'm so close. I didn't think I was going to make it, to be honest. I really didn't. The restricted Area 3 has been invaded tonight by a colony of mutants. We fear they will attack the population. Your mission is to clean up this zone. 600, alright. Wow, I saved the place from blowing up and I only get 500 for that, but some mutants that have taken over. 600? Sure. We're gonna do a quick save here. I think it said restricted area 3? Excuse me. I think. Let's check here. Make sure I have... Oh, I still have that photo. Interesting, okay. And the rock, good. Yeah, I was hearing the alarm when I remarked on the soundtrack. Oh, okay. Understandable. I was like, yeah, because I was like, is this person, like, joking, or are they actually, like, taking a jab at the game? But I thought, probably joking, I would think, but I don't know. And even if you were serious, you know, I respect it, though. If you feel that way. There's some games I play that some of my my viewers are not into, and they tell me it, and I'm like, that's fine. Some games aren't for everybody. Okay, we got to go to Europa. I know I have my fair share of games that are regarded as being pretty popular that I don't know. Oh man, be careful. Okay. Yeah, if I fell down that hole right there, that would have been sadness. Well, that's convenient that Restricted Area 3 is right here. Your mission is to clean up this zone. Picture of a gun. Totally different than the job that uses the picture of a mop. That's a good point, 100. I like that. You're right. Oh, look at that. They even give us a save point right here. How nice of them. Okay. Thank you. Saving. Please wait. Okay. Let's see if we can deal with both of these guys. Nice. Oh, man. I'm actually kind of surprised I just, like, pulled that off. I wonder if I save now, I would imagine it will leave them as dead. But I'm not sure on that, but yeah. Do you think Nintendo will release a version of Zorelda with the DLC or no? With all the DLC? If you're asking me, Aces, I have no idea. Nintendo makes choices these days.
Sugar peas!
Whoa! Sugar peas! Sugar peas! Thank you for the sugar peas, Recon. That was unexpected. Was lurking, but need to go to bed now. See you soon, friend. Recon? Well, geez, man. Thank you for the nice good night there. You sleep well, Recon. Take care. Thank you again. I'll catch you later, man. Much love to you. Oh, look at this. Okay. So here's another example of what I was talking about earlier in the game about how you can pull out your gun when you land. Like I did not pull out my gun before I went into this position here, but I'm gonna, as soon as I let go of Y and I'm falling in the air, I'm just gonna press A, and he should have the gun out when he lands, pretty much. Okay, it was out, but I got hit. But there you go. I'm not used to these guys having shields like that. Now this is gonna be a little tricky here, but what I can do, if I remember right, is kind of like fall again, but I don't remember the control. I think it's just I tap Y. I'm going to try this. What I'm attempting to do is kind of jump down while hanging. You'll see. I'm just going to go for it. Go, 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 go. I'm tapping. There you go. Yay. Cool. Now I'm going to climb back up, pull up my weapon. Oh, he shot me anyway. So rude. Is he going to keep doing that? Okay, good. Because I need whatever is there, I think. Yeah, key. Okay. I probably actually could have gotten away with climbing up the first time if I used my little beepy doodle. But I forgot. Oh, I'm not very good at the timing of it. I don't have a whole lot of practice with it. Go, 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 go! Oh, man, still. Oh, I think I'm dead. Darn, I took a lot of hits. I'm fighting the lag as well a little bit. It's not too bad, but there is... Oh, and they're still dead. Good. There is definitely some lag there, so I'm like mashing the button to try to get that working. Okay. Try this again. Okay. Now let's see if I can get my shield to work. Oh man, it's like instant. Jeez. I thought I was gonna at least have like a moment there, but no, he did it again. Maybe. Okay. I'm probably gonna die here, but now I'm just trying to figure out what you're supposed to be expected to do here. It's like a little different each time. Man, that is a mean one. I'm just gonna let him kill me. Because I took way too much damage, but dang, dude. That's a mean little spot right there. I'm gonna try a different strategy for that this time. See if maybe I can do a little better with it. Actually, he's probably gonna... I don't know. We'll just see what happens. Hit him? There. Okay. That was a little awkward, and it's just tricky there because it definitely there is a little bit of lag there. It feels like it's playing at like 20 FPS in this room, so not exactly a good time. Hang on. I'll read chat in a second. I don't want to leave. I want to read chat while that thing is pinging away like crazy. Good. All right. Cool. That was a little bit of luck involved with that. I like the visuals. Looks like a cross between Out of This World and Blackthorn. I honestly didn't know Flashback came out for SNES. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. That's I'm sure a nice thing to find out. And yeah, it is. It definitely has similarities to Out of This World and Blackthorn. Two other games that I have played and beaten in the past. Not for this challenge, but when I was a kid. But yeah, it definitely does, and it's a pretty solid game. It's on, as far as I know, it's on PC, Genesis, and SNES. I don't know if it's on any other systems though. I mean, obviously, you know, it could be on like Virtual Console or something like that, but I'm not counting like emulation years down the road or anything. Just original releases. Excuse me. But yeah, it's a pretty solid game. The controls in this blew my mind back in the day. Really tight and innovative. And the handheld teleporter mechanic later. Yeah. Yeah, 100. That was one of the things I was commenting on too, is I like in this game how you can buffer your inputs. And if you don't know what I mean by that, just like how if you're hanging on a ledge and you want to pull your gun out as soon as you land, you can, you know, press the button to pull your gun out as soon as you let go of the ledge. You don't have to wait and time it perfectly on the frame that you land to pull it out. You just press it and it'll be out when you land. It's the control is definitely like whoever designed the control for this game, they really thought about it. They didn't just be like, well, it needs controls, make it happen. They were like, you know, how can we make the controls in this game and make them for what it is good? And I think they did really well. Oh. Out of water. I'll have to get more in a little bit here. And yeah, the teleporter thing is pretty cool. What 100 is talking about is you can eventually, you get this teleporter, and the mechanic is you have a teleporter, and I think it's called the receiver, something like that. But you take the teleporter, you throw it or place it, and then you have this button that you carry on you, and anytime you want to teleport to it, you can. And sometimes you might use it just to kind of cross a gap that's pretty far. Other times you might throw it down a hole and then teleport down, and so it's really cool. They announced Luigi's Mansion 3 the other day. Oh, Turbo Car mentioned that, Aces. Yeah, he said he was looking forward to that. That's a game you like as well, Aces? You're a Luigi Mansion kind of fellow? I think that's okay. Thank you. Now, what does this do? Opens that up? Okay. Now I gotta be careful here. You might, looks like I have to, okay. You might notice there's a little, tiny white thing dangling up there. That's a bomb. And I don't remember if I can get past, maybe when I climb up, if I try to initiate a roll. I'm gonna try that actually. Here we go. Well, oh, look, I used some invincibility frames there. Okay, that works. Oh, look at that. That works. Again, just I don't know what this room is or what that device is, but it's just cool. Just seeing it hanging there and... Whoa! Okay. Try that again and hopefully be a little more careful. Oh, I think I might have hit him though. Okay. Ooh, look at this setup. Jeez, this is just evil looking. Okay. Yeah. Ouch. Oh, man. Alright, so what happened there is I thought I was going to make the jump all the way across. I thought I was going to land. And so I hit the A button to pull out my weapon. I was mistaken. That's a bummer. That's a big old bummer. Dang, this guy, I don't like this guy. This guy is like in a really mean spot. I used my shield early because I thought he was going to instantly shoot me like he does sometimes. Okay. You know, I'm just... Yeah, I'm going to let him finish me. And they really don't give you any kind of indicator that they're going to shoot like... Well, I guess going back to Blackthorn, you can kind of get an idea for what enemies are going to do in Blackthorn. These guys... I mean, you can get some idea. They do raise their weapon, but once they actually go to shoot, there's not much indication of that. It's just a tricky spot because he has different behavior. And again, it is, you can see with the movement here, it is definitely laggy here. It's not a cool thing. Yay, yay! All right, good. Whew. Yeah, that was like that was probably like half skill, half luck right there, getting that guy. Sometimes I just need a little luck. Nice. Okay. I didn't like the 3DS version much, but the GameCube one is nice. Okay. 3DS one is mission based. I've never played any Luigi's Mansion, so I wouldn't know much about it. I've seen it, but that's really it. Right. It honestly it didn't really call to me when I saw it. I could be wrong though. It could be an awesome game. I just when I looked at it, I remember thinking that it kind of didn't seem to really. Oh man, he hit me while climbing. Wow. So you have invincibility frames to the bomb, but not him apparently. That's interesting. If you're thinking like, why don't you pull out your gun sooner? At times, it's because I don't think I can use the shield and the gun. Oh boy. Yeah, that was a silly mistake. I should have remembered he was there, and I totally didn't. I'm gonna pay for that. At least I got him, but dang, dude, that hurt. Yeah, that really hurt. Okay, let's try this again. This time I'm holding the Y button to grab the ledge. There you go. Now that's a problem. Jeez. That's not activated? Okay. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I think I'm still... Oh, crap. Great, now I upset this thing. Oh, that is so not cool. I'm so screwed. I'm gonna try, but I don't have high hopes for this, honestly. What are you doing? No! Pull out your gun! Okay. Whew. Jeez. That was silly. And now that I know that thing is down there, I just won't hit that next time, because I'm still not too hopeful that I'm going to make it through this, but man. The slowdown is so real right now. On GameCube, the house isn't completely open. Oh, lag thing. Come on. Stream, please. Please be nice. Thank you. On GameCube, the house isn't completely open from the start, but you sort of work your way through various open areas and can go back to previous ones. With the missions, you can end up doing the same section repeatedly with just different room open at the end of the section? A different boss? Oh, that does sound pretty different. You're taken out again. Oh. Yeah, that doesn't sound as enjoyable, honestly. I think I see why you say that. Wow, okay. That was interesting. Jeez. My hands are a little sweaty here. I'm one if I get hit once more, I'm dead. That's pretty much it. Don't see anything over here. Okay, I'm gonna proceed with caution here. Oh great, I have to fight a cop? Oh jeez. Hopefully there's a save point. No! He's coming! Shoot, shoot, shoot! Jeez, okay. Do the SNES Mania streams all end up on YouTube at some point? If I'm not being a terrible person, yes. I really am. I'm bad about uploading to YouTube. Oh crap. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I try to put stuff on YouTube, and I really need to do that. And you just saying that honestly kind of motivates me to do that. But yeah, usually I try to be more diligent. Is just gonna path now? I guess so. All right, we need to deal with that thing quickly then. How far? Let's see that. Okay. Now, if I jump down, does it instantly turn around? Oh, it does. Okay. And do I have the key? It's a key lock, but I don't have a key? I apparently missed a key. I might know where that key is, though. That might be it on the right there. I see. I see. Oh man, this is sketchy. Great. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. Do you see what just happened? I got hit from the bottom. Did you guys see? I hope you guys saw that. I literally got shot from the bottom. Like, I've never seen that before. The game just cheated. It wanted me to start over, and it cheated. Wow. So rude. I can't even be upset about that. Oh, now that I can be. That's so rude. Man, what a jerk. Okay, that's actually... I'll go with that. That freaking turret. No good. Man, I just ended up in a terrible spot. Dang, dude. I've already taken a lot of damage here. Not really happy about that. Key lock? Right. I kind of want to start it over and just see if I can do a little... You know what? I'm going to. And the problem is, too, with this situation here, I can't go back to that save point if I wanted to kind of help myself. Pretty much on my own. Now you see me literally wrestling here. Oh my gosh. Literally wrestling with the controls to get my gun out, and then just... If you're like, why is he putting his gun away and taking it out? It's just because of the lag there. It's just, that is a doozy of a spot in this room here. This one is too. That was lucky. For the sake of curiosity, I'm gonna have to try the Genesis version just to see the difference, because you're gonna definitely have an audio difference for sure. And then the lag, just to see how the lag is handled. Not sure when I would do that, but be interesting. Oops, Conrad. Okay, try that again. Now, I was actually trying to drop back down, but he didn't want to have it. Okay. We're going to try to do this right this time. Yay! Good, 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 dude. Alright. Boy, it would be nice if I could just jump over there. I'm gonna try that. This is gonna be risky, but I'm going for it. If I screw this up, though, then... yeah, that's too bad. Yes! You see that? Buffered the input, and then he pulls his gun out. Oh, what? I thought I could get one step closer to that thing. Alright, fine. This game is just cheating right now, I tell you. Everything it can do to make it, like, awful right now, it's doing. It doesn't want me to go to bed. It's like, no, dude. It's 11 o'clock? Wow. What the heck, man? I've been streaming for over 3 hours, too? Wow, I didn't expect that. In my experience, the Genesis version ran smoother, at least on original hardware. Well, that's the only way I would be playing it anyway, is original hardware. Because I think you know, 100, you probably heard me say, I don't play emulator, not usually anyway. I'm not, like, totally against them exactly. It's just if I can play any game on original hardware, or any retro game on original hardware, then it's pretty much always my preference, unless I'm trying to accomplish something, as in, like, maybe testing something, or just something more specific. Okay. I should be able to just drop and deal with this guy. Yeah, okay, good. So let's go over here and try not to hit the little hidden alarm thingy. Good. That's a cool sound when they activate their jetpack. Oh, man. Okay, and I even knew that was coming, too. I just kind of messed up there. That's the key we need, I believe. Yay. But yeah, I would have... Oh, we got some credits, too. Alright, that's good. I can definitely see that the Genesis version would run smoother. That makes sense to me. That stationary mine snuck up on you. It did, yes. It really did. It just came out of nowhere. Sitting here trying to play the game, all casual and everything, having a good time, and then... Oh, no! Okay. And then Powie is very rude. Do not appreciate it. Okay, this... Okay. We're not out of it yet. Not yet. Try that. Yeah, there you go. Go, 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 go. What? I guess I didn't hold the button long enough? Something. Darn it. The setup was almost there. Okay. Oh. All right. Okay. That's what I... Oh, nice! Yay! Friggin' heck, man. Sweet. Yes. Get me out of there. Oh, yeah, I definitely saw that tour of your original hardware. Super awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you. I love my setup. I really do. It's just having the setup I have these days with my video games and all that is... It's a total dream come true. It really is. Like a literal dream come true. I literally had dreams as a kid just about having video games and stuff. And for so many years, I would wake up from those dreams just be like, oh, man. And now that I'm older and, you know, able to actually... start collecting and whatnot, it's been really awesome. Alright, we need to go... We have the money. We need to go to the guy to get the false papers. The guy with the false papers was located... I think he was at America in the cafe area? I think? I don't know, we'll find him. Sir, some guy named Jack arranged to meet you by the cafe. Oh, okay, cool. Excuse me. Retro Rook? I think that says, yeah. Hello. Is that lamb chop sitting next to you? No, it's my teddy bear from when I was a wee little Andy. Little tiny Andy. A baby Andu. At the age of 3 hours or so. But no, this literally was my little teddy bear when I was a kid. I can remember just holding his arm like this and dragging him along because he was too big to carry. I was just too small. He was the same size as me, so I would literally drag him around with me. He keeps me company while I play. But welcome to the stream, Retro. I really like TMR's NES Mania, but if I remember correctly, he used an emulator for several games, and some of the winning conditions were kind of suspect, in my opinion. I know he used emulator for the earlier games, because he said he did. And then I know he used emulator to practice. Games as well at one point, which I also feel like is justified. Like I don't see any issue with that. That is where I would use emulator if I needed to. Like some games are just so incredibly difficult that using emulator to practice, I don't know. I mean, it's after all, it is video games, so it's not like there's some kind of written laws that you should or should not do something. It's however you enjoy playing them is really that's the extent of it. But I mean that's all I know in terms of some kind of suspect winning conditions or something. I wouldn't know anything about that. I haven't seen much about it, but again, I know there's several people doing this SNES Mania. Well, they don't call it SNES Mania, but just, you know, it's the challenge of beating Super Nintendo games. And they definitely, some of them have different winning conditions compared to what I consider. But, you know, it's not like there's some kind of committee or something like that. So I kind of view it as just each person has their own take on it. All right, here we go. This is the fellow we need to see. How much money did we actually come away with? 2,000. Oh, okay. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. Whoa. I just wanted some paperwork. Now this guy's getting all freaky on me. Wow, all right. The papers are yours? All right, dude. Here, take the freaking money. Where's my papers? There we go. All right. So now, I think that's what we needed to get onto the Cyber Tower TV show. So, this is it. We're I believe we are pretty much done with this area just about. So say goodbye to, I guess, Titan, if that's where we are. Let's see here. Spaceport. Cyber Tower. Europa. Okay. Don't give the UK or EU ideas. They might very well try to regulate how to play a game. Oh. I feel like there's an underlying meaning there that I'm not grasping, probably. I'll just nod for now, though. Okay. Okay. Papers, please. Alright, here we go. Alright, so it's kind of weird. So saving my password there. Passwords are nice in this game because they're pretty short. But it's kind of weird. Like, they don't really seem to have a transition there, I guess, unless I accidentally skipped it, but I don't think so. It just kind of is like, all right, you just enter Cyber Tower and they kind of drop you in too. But yeah, we've entered this place now, so that's good. That unique Genesis sound, love it. Blast processing. What game are you referring to, Retro? For or you just mean Genesis in general? Because Genesis does have its own unique sound. Well, I guess I shouldn't say. I take that back. Unique compared to Super Nintendo and like Nintendo and stuff, but I think the Genesis audio is very similar. I believe they based the audio of the Genesis off of a very common audio hardware used in arcade games. So if you play arcade games and you're like, man, Genesis and arcade games sound similar, I believe that's why. I think it's like some kind of, I think it's like some kind of 5-digit number processor thing with like an X in it or something. I think like an X 68-ish thousand or something like that, but that's a computer, but it's something like that. Oh. There aren't any laws how to play games. If any legislator finds out there is an absence of laws on a topic, they might feel compelled to implement some. Oh. Oh, okay. I see. No, I was unaware of that. Going back to the Genesis sound thing though. I was like, before I got into playing Genesis games, um, because I was a Nintendo kid, growing up, mostly due to financials. You know, it was like pick one console and go with it, and Nintendo is where I started. Um, but I heard over the years that yeah, Genesis had like not very good sound and stuff. And now that I know, I'm older and I've done research and stuff. There's actually a few different reasons why Genesis audio is regarded as by some people being problematic and whatnot. So there's a couple things. Number one, the model of the Genesis you play the games on is a big deal. If you play on a Model 2 and a Model 3 Genesis, those don't have as good audio. Apparently they just the chips that they used were, I guess, problematic or something, but the audio is definitely not as good as the earlier Model 1 Genesis systems. But even those can have problems too, so you have to pick carefully. There is a thing going around that if it says high definition graphics on the Genesis, that's the one and the only one with the best audio. And best is subjective, of course, because you kind of have a little bit of a give and a take. The very, very original Genesis models, the early ones, apparently were a little too boosted with the audio. There's an amplifier there. They had that set a little too high, which some games it actually made it sound really good, like really good. But other games, if it had a lot of sounds coming in together, then it made it sound pretty bad. They fixed that, so then there's a line of Model 1s where the audio is like perfect from a designer standpoint, not a listening, because that's like where the subjective comes in, because maybe people like the first one, it's fine. But some people say, oh, okay, well, if it says high definition graphics, it's that one, it's good. And that is the case most of the time for that. But there are some that don't say high definition graphics that actually are the same. But that information it seems to be a little more rarely known. So I'm just throwing that out there for you. And then the later models of the Model 1 have really bad audio, really bad. So that's a problem in its own. Then apparently just designing audio for the Genesis period was kind of a difficult task from a programming standpoint. So you had games where they just, I guess, the audio developer didn't really know how to take advantage of the hardware too well to make it sound good, which is why I find it interesting. You know, you'll have some games where the audio is just like this, it's not that good. And then other games like Streets of Rage where it's like incredible. Like, man, that game, the guy definitely knew what he was doing there. Streets of Rage has really impressive audio. Genesis Mega Drive had common Yamaha. Yeah, that's right. It's a Yamaha. Yes. Yeah, the SNES actually had its own dedicated soundboard, which actually you could argue something that's interesting. Not argue which console is better, because I know there was like the debate of which is better, Super Nintendo or Genesis, and I don't care. The games are what I care about. I don't care about the console itself. If the games are good, then I understand capability, but I'm just talking purely if the game is good. But anyway, I'm not going to get into which is better, because I don't have a preference in terms of like saying this way or that. I don't even. But anyway, the argument though that sometimes people make about Genesis, I believe it has like a 7 megahertz processor, and the Super Nintendo has like a 3.5 megahertz processor. And then usually the comparison ends there. People just say, oh, it's Genesis has 7 megahertz, Super Nintendo 3.5. And I guess another little tidbit of information to throw in the mix there, though, I guess that if you're going to have that discussion, it should be known, because there's information that's missing there. The Genesis has, my numbers might be a little off there, but it doesn't matter. Like, ultimately, the Genesis does have a faster processor, hence the whole blast processing thing and all that. But anyway, so we're just going to use the numbers that I said, and if my numbers are wrong, you can still go and look and see that it's along those lines. I know I'm close. So if the Genesis has a 7 megahertz processor and the Super Nintendo has a 3.5, something to also take into consideration is the Genesis, it's doing all of its processing with that 7 megahertz processor. All of its processing. And what I mean by that is the audio as well. Whereas the Super Nintendo, it has a dedicated audio board. And what that means is it's literally an extra board attached to the motherboard of the system, purely designed for audio. And that audio board runs at 1 megahertz, if I remember correctly. So you can kind of think of it, if you're comparing the two, it's more like a 4.5 megahertz versus a 7 megahertz. Still, the 7 is faster, but it's just when you're talking the numbers, you have that helping out there. So it's, and I never really see that come up at all in the discussion there of the processing speed, and I always think that it needs to be. Just, I'm just saying this because it's just a bit of trivia for you, I guess, something interesting. I think you're playing on the SNES. I was listening to the stream, sounded Genesis-ish. Oh, okay, yes, I am playing it on the SNES, yep. I have no comment to that, Aces. As a kid, and this is purely observation, kids who had SNES liked adventure-type games. Kids who had Genesis were into sports games. Just a personal observation. Retro, it's interesting you say that, because actually, I noticed that with the friends that I had that had Segas, they more so had sports games as well. Now, sports games, if you were going to play sports games, definitely go with the Genesis, because that is the type of game to take advantage of processing power better. But at the same time, just, yeah, what you're saying, I did notice that. Several of my friends as well. It was more of a common trend that they played sports games on the Genesis. So you're not alone in that opinion at all. Like, it is definitely something I observed as well, and I thought, isn't that interesting? So, yeah, I don't know. Not all of them, but definitely a higher amount. So, yeah. Guys, I'm tired, and I'm thirsty, and I have to pee. SNES Engine. Oh wow, you lucky. All right. Yeah, I had Super Nintendo and Nintendo, and then Genesis I got like way later, like 20 years. But I love it. I think it's a great system. I love having here, I guess before I go, I'll just quickly show you guys, because we got some new people here. I'll just show you what you're looking at for the setup here. Pause the timer. There we go. It seems so dark. Why does that light seem so dark now? It used to be brighter, I feel like. Huh. I guess it's not like super dark. You should be able to see. It just still seems pretty dark. Anyway, though, so this is where I keep all my consoles and stuff. So I got my Genesis there next to a Mega CD, and then my Famicom and the Famicom Disk System, and the Super Nintendo's down there. And we got a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Saturn, and then my PC Engine. The Saturn is Japanese, the PlayStation 1 is Japanese, and the Mega CD, that's Japanese as well. Excuse me. But yeah, in my later years, got these consoles here, put them all together and stuff. Yo, Introplosion! Hey, man, welcome back! Had a Genesis and never a Nintendo. Got gifted a bunch of Sega games, bunch of sports ones, of course. But I was more into the other ones, adventure, fighting, etc. Okay. Yeah, going back to that, yeah, I not all of my friends that had Genesis were into the sports games. Definitely, that's actually how I found out about Streets of Rage, was from a kid from long ago. He had a couple games for it, and I remember he showed me Streets of Rage. And I was like, wow, this game seems pretty solid. And I always remember the music just like totally caught me. I was like, what is this music? It's really good. And I knew that if I ever got a Genesis, that I would want to get Streets of Rage. And now that I have it, I of course have the game, and don't regret it. It's very good. Great collection. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. That's the Super Nintendo games over there, straight across. That's a custom cabinet that Paranoid Dad made for me to keep them in. Very happy with it. Anyway, guys, I'm sorry. I'm getting quite tired here, and like I said, I have to pee as well. So I'm gonna get going. But it was nice to meet all the new people here. Thanks for coming by. Nice to meet all of you. And yeah, Intro, I'm so sorry. I thank you for the well wishes. I hope the same for you, my friend. I really do. Please, Intro, if you have a moment, don't feel obligated. But it's just been so long, Intro. I would love to catch up with you and just see how you're doing. But it's just I really need to get going. I'm just beat. I'm absolutely beat. So if you see me on again, drop in and I'd love to catch up with you. But you guys all, please take care of yourselves. Enjoy and have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll catch you guys next time around. So, good night, everybody. Take care, my friends.